Hi, myself, I'm Chasky the Buttfuck, and currently I kind of want to talk about what 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 I kind of want to do with my channel, but at the same time I'm not really sure. So even though I'm sitting right now at 32 subs, I do take this seriously. First off. Second off, I kind of see this as like a little side thing to do, which I've stated before, a long time ago. I think. I don't know. I don't remember how many videos it was ago, but yeah. So, first things first. First thing I kind of want to talk about is you know, me deleting live streams very, very persistently. I don't really mean to do that, and it's not really something I want to do. And I remember mentioning this when I was playing on the MW2R Museum. If you go back on that live stream, I talked about, I mentioned something about, you know, my videos still being seeable on a PS4 archive-like system, I guess. And really what I mean by that is well, you know, whatever you broadcast, because PlayStation has a community, wow, those videos, I do believe, usually get left over on it. Well, for a while, I haven't noticed this, nor have I ever realized it. I mean, I've known of it before, but I never took it into consideration for a while. So there's that, but you know, it's still left with the question, why do I delete this kind of stuff? And you know, how long is this gonna go for? Well, to answer the first one, why do I delete it? Well, most of these streams, I'll be honest, I'm always trying to stream a lot because, well, I'm practically bored all the time. I really don't do much, you know, lively, like, you know, like my average life and everything. I don't really do much. So, you know, when I get the idea to stream something, I'm like, okay, you know, put down a title, you know, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna do. Well, okay, sometimes I've done that, and you know, it's just gonna be a really cool stream, you know, at least I think so. But then, you know, of course, this doesn't always go according to plan, so you know, that's of course gonna happen. So, you know, but really the defining thing for a stream, at least in my eyes, is well, to make it interesting, of course, but I mean, it's a stream. You can't really make a stream interesting at all. I mean, a stream is a stream, man. You're gonna be live, you're gonna be talking with people, and you know, those people are gonna chat back, and even though you're not looking half the time, I mean, what else can I say? But so far, what I mean by interesting is just as long as I'm talking about something in the game. Even though nobody watches any streams of mine, I still take notice that I still want to talk about something in that stream as I'm actively doing it. Because a long time ago, when I started this channel, if you go back to, well, I mean, I mostly use YouTube on mobile, but if you go back to viewing the oldest of my videos, you'll notice that this channel was actually founded and started on just a switch problem that was common, which was the gray screen of death, I think is what it's called, right? Well, either way, I made that video because, well, I didn't know what was going on with my Switch, and I was trying to play Doom one night, and, well, my mom was watching Netflix that night, too. Not that that matters, but, you know, I didn't know how else to get help from anything at that time, because I was weird. I was like a stupid little 12-year-old. So I made that video, but you know, as I was quickly realizing, I was like, hey, I can do videos now. That's cool. So of course I started doing it, and you know, now look at where I'm at. But you know, recently I've kind of thought about it a little bit, and I really hate deleting the streams. But you know, the biggest problem, and somehow I didn't even mention it yet, so that's one gold star taken away off my chest, is the fact that if I'm playing a game that I do not like, which I do have a limited amount of games that I like, and most of them are either boring or they are just, you know, the MTs, the microtransactions, are obnoxiously enforced, so much so that you can't even go playing the game without mentioning it, but in reality you hate the game because it's just a few things it doesn't do right. You know, I like Wildlands because I can endlessly fight the Unidad, you know, but I know that's not something I can sit there and just make a, you know, video out of, because that's a little bit lame, man. You know, no one likes to just watch you endlessly fight. Well, I mean, some games, I guess that would be good, but especially something like this game right here. This game, you know, complete the campaign, you know, done with the game. You know, find the weapons, buy the weapons, you know, done with the game. But, you know, aside from that, just completing the campaign, okay, well now what? I mean, you can help other people in multiplayer complete the campaign. Leads to some pretty funny moments, but I don't find it, you know, very cool to stream, because half of the time when you get in those matches, it's not guaranteed that you'll be talking to anybody. So therefore, you're just gonna go into game chat, you're left with a blank feeling of no emotion or not talking to anybody, and then it's like, okay, well, you know, this is worthless. So, and I'm not meaning to build this channel around a, you know, a whole fake way of making the stuff that I do, well, fake. I don't want it to really be like that, so. But I kind of notice these things, and I look out for them, and, you know, after I do, you know, and as I'm streaming, then you know, I decide whether I like the idea of where this is going. Kind of like the, what was it? There was actually one video, or not a video, but of course another, you know, stream. Well, it was a video of a stream that I did, and it was on mobile. This was still when I had that weird, but anyway, it was an archive of a live me stream, which, if you don't know what that is, let's just say it's a live streaming app that's on mobile, of course. And I was doing AI Dungeon, and I was getting, like, my streams cut down because of explicit content, and there was actually one instance, and this was before someone told me on LiveMe that practically everyone that was watching was actually botted. Yeah. Pretty bizarre. I didn't know that, so. But either way, you know, I was having fun, and this was before I knew that everyone that was watching was actually nobody. Sad to say. But, you know, I was liking the idea of where it was going as I was streaming it. You know, I was trying to make the characters do funny things, and I was trying to keep it all in the range of, you know, between this and between that, so that way my stream didn't, you know, didn't basically get the banhammer and died of cancer. And you know, and at the time I thought it turned out well. Well, looking back on it, of course, now I have cringe of it, and now I don't like it. But I'm still gonna keep it on the channel because it's now a part of my history of my channel, and in case I do want the fondness of looking back on it, I'll still know it's there. So, you know, that's the reason I'm gonna keep something like that. Another thing is too is you know, now that I'm actually thinking about it, you know, you guys are probably wondering why I do streams and why not just videos. Well, alright, let me answer this. Okay, so I don't really have a PC. Okay, look, that's not the case. Right now, as we speak, I did make a playlist of discarded videos. So from now on, when I do a stream and I think it's basically just screwed, I'm like, okay, you know, I'll just, before this goes away or I delete it off my history, I'll just put it in the discarded playlist, which I think if I do delete it, maybe it's not viewable in that playlist. I'm not sure. I think that's how that works. I don't know, but if not, you know, if someone could tell me, that would be appreciated. But anyway, most of those streams are deleted because, like, I'll just hate the game and it's like, okay, nothing cool is happening, you know. This sucks. This is not anything I'm really gonna look back on and I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, great, yeah. This is when I gave up a lot of the time, isn't it? So there's that. Now, what was the second one I was going on to answer before I just randomly chopped that bit off? Oh yeah, why do I not just make videos? Yeah. Okay, so sorry about that. So I'm not, since the dawn of this channel ever coexisting at all, I've known that I am not good with editing software. I don't even think I would be cool with editing software, really ever. And this is one of those things where you kinda underestimate yourself for a brief moment, and then you forget about it. So, of course, I don't think I'll be good with editing software, but I can't say that I'm gonna be like that forever. Of course I can't, because, well, I mean, shit, who's to say? Maybe someday I would become good with it, but I'm not really sure of that at the moment. So, for now, if you go to the discarded playlist, there's a video in there just called Test, which, you know, yeah, it's definitely what it is, what the name implies. And basically what I was doing was, I was messing around with OBS software so I could get my cam working, which, I mean, this computer is a very old computer. I actually borrowed it off of my grandfather recently, even though, you know, my parents have been using it and everything. And, well, it was morally intended for you know, well, you know, education purposes, but because I got handed a MacBook from a school, you know, now it's just turned into you know, a personal computer of mine. It's, you know, I can only run a few things on it, but because it's really old, you know, most of those things are not runnable. And, you know, so, but I do plan on getting a, you know, a gaming PC in the future of some kind, some sort. I won't really care how much it, like, not how much it is, I do care about that, but, like, you know, what it can do. Oh, okay, that's not true. I do care, but basically just not as much. Yeah? Okay. No, so there's that. And the third thing I guess I'm gonna say is, well, what do I want to do for my channel if I do somehow get some sort of look or some sort of, I guess you could say vision or idea, I don't know. Well, for a while, I'd say, let's say 2018, 2019, I was trying to like, seriously, I was actually trying to do a whole, you know, like, spike up, like, personality thing. I was like, oh yeah, you know, just start talking and everything and doing all this and that, you know. It's definitely trying to make it look good, but, you know, in recent time I've realized just, you know, that's not the way to go, so I've completely shifted it before. But, you know, now that I have, my original idea is just to, you know, just do the usual thing, you know? Just make, you know, gaming videos in general and just be myself, really. But because, you know, strictly I have a few limited games on console, and, you know, I do honestly live in a very poor family, you know. I have a you know, divorced mom, a divorced dad, you know, currently trying to get my stuff from my father's house, but because my father is a complete dickhead, you know, that's currently what's going on right now. So things are not too great, but I wouldn't really want to give myself the title of an example of anything, but I kind of would like to say basically that I am trying to make do with what I got, and as a means of making a stream or a video of a stream out of it. Which, you know, like I said, not very good with editing software as of current, so I don't know. So that's why I do streams. You know, the streams end up horrible. Probably a few people see it for a few seconds on my you know, video feed, and then, you know, boink, it's gone. And I kind of wanted to make this just, you know, so people understood why. And if for some reason, you know, as I've been trying to talk and think on my feet right now, and it didn't make any sense, basically, let me sum it up. So, limited games, you know, some of these games I hate, and when I'm doing the stream and then I suddenly realize, no, this stream's just crappy, then I delete it, okay? Not good with editing software, and I don't really have a good PC right now, you know. And then as for personal situation, yeah, which I just said that, so yep, that's about it. And yeah, I really did just do like a really short stream just to talk about like what I'm doing right now, or not really doing, but like really what's going on and what I wanted to explain. So you know, thank you for watching this little bit, even if it didn't make sense or I tried to say what I was trying to say. You know, so yep, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, and well, see you when I do the next stream, I guess, or not. Channel's not really gonna be dead anyway, so you know, I'll be back eventually. So peace. Something like that. God, I haven't done that intro, but I really need to start intro, not out, outro, not intro. Shit. Okay. So yeah, but I really need to start doing that. All right, peace.